साहिबा आए घर काहे ना, ऐसे तो सताए ना, देखूं तुझको चैन आता है। साहिबा नींदे वींदे आए ना, रातें काटी जाए ना, तेरा ही ख्याल दिन रहना आता है। साहिबा समंदर मेरी आंखों में रह गए, हम आते आते जाना तेरी यादों में रह गए। ये पल के गवाही है, हम रातों में रह गए, जो वादे किए सारे बस बातों में रह गए। बातों बातों में ही, ख्वाबों ख्वाबों में ही मेरे करीब है तू। तेरी तरफ मुझको तेरी तरफ जाना हो तो कभी रूबरू। शोर शराबा जो सीने में है मेरे, कैसे बयां मैं करूं हाल जो मेरा है, मैं किसको बताऊं। साहिबा दिल ना गिराएगा, थोड़ा तो संभालो ना, नाजुक है ये टूट जाता है। साहिबा नींदे नींदे आए ना, रातें काटी जाए ना, तेरा ही ख्याल दिन रहता है।
कहीं जाता मैं बाहर रहता तेरा इंतजार मेरे ख्वाबों में आना करके सोला सिंगार मैं वो क्यों होश में आता नहीं सुकून ये दिल क्यों पाता नहीं तो वो खुद से जो थे वादे के अब ये इश्क निभाना नहीं मैं भूलूं तुमसे जो ये चेहरा दोबारा नजर में आना नहीं ये दुनिया जाने मेरा दर्द तुझे ये नजर क्यों आता नहीं सोया यूं तेरा शर्माना मेरी जान ना मेरे कान के पीछे जुल्फ छुपाना मेरी जान क्या कहने साल माता बातें रान खराज के बार क्या कहने थाम के बैठे दिल को बैठे की हार ना बैठे पल पल जीना मुहाल मेरा तेरे बिना ये सारे नशे बेकार तेरी आँखों के सिवा कर नहीं जाता मैं बाहर रहता तेरा इंतजार मेरे ख्वाबों में आना करके सोला सिंगार झूमे शामी गाए रानी मस्ती में रहे डूबा डूबा हमेशा समा हमको राहों में यूं ही मिलती रहे खुशियाँ कभी न बीते छुट्टी
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this beautiful celebration. Can I request you all to please start taking your seats? We're about to kick off this beautiful celebration. Can I once again request all of you to please start taking your seats? We're about to begin this beautiful evening. आप सबसे मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है कि प्लीज अपनी सीट्स पे बैठ जाइए, वक्त आ गया इस शाम की शुरुआत करने का. Ladies and gentlemen, I humbly request you all, to please take your seats.
आंखें खुली हो या हो बंद, दीदार उनका होता है। आंखें खुली हो या हो बंद, दीदार उनका होता है। कैसे कहूँ मैं ओ यारा ये प्यार कैसे होता है।
प्यार कैसे होता है।
जा रही हो कदम पे सितारे लपेटे हुए तो जान तमन्ना किधर जा रही हो जरा पास आओ तुझे ना जाओ जरा पास आओ तुझे ना जाओ ऊंची पे
Ladies and gentlemen, can I humbly request you all to take your seats right away? It's time to begin the celebration. Can I request you all to please take your seats?
Plenty more, yo mejor por dinarito. Plenty more control, slow down for dinarito. Plenty no, too down for the vibe, plenty down for the vibe. We don't say bye bye, because in my eyes, they don't want me right. So I believe by the light, your body be smiling, no. These are the inside, oh.
पल हर लम्हा मैं कैसे सहता हर पल हर लम्हा मैं खुद से ये कहता रहता तुझे भुला दिया तुझे भुला दिया तुझे भुला दिया फिर क्यों तेरी यादों ने मुझे रुला
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention at the entrance of the ballroom? Because it's now time to welcome some very important family members. Ladies and gentlemen, with a huge round of applause, can I have you all please make some noise and welcome the groom's bar. Make some noise for the groom's grandma! Mihi's Bar. Ladies and gentlemen, can we please put our hands together in welcoming the parents of the bride?
देखा एक ख्वाब तो ये सिलसिले हुए, दूर तक निगाह में है कुलकिले हुए। देखा एक ख्वाब तो ये सिलसिले हुए, दूर तक निगाह में है कुलकिले।
Ladies and gentlemen, with a huge round of applause, it's now time to make some noise for the parents of the groom. Let's give it up for Mihi's parents!
ਸੋਹਣੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਚਾਲ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਵੇ, ਲੱਖ ਦੀ ਕਮਾਲ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਵੇ।
Let's make some noise for Raja Karuna!
ਤੇਰੀ ਚਾਲ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਵੇ, ਲੱਖ ਦੀ ਕਮਾਲ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਵੇ। ਮੇਰੀ ਮੱਖਣਾ ਮੇਰੀ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ, ਮਰ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨ ਵੇ। ਸੋਹਣੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਚਾਲ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਵੇ, ਲੱਖ ਦੀ ਕਮਾਲ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਵੇ।
With another huge round of applause, it's now time to welcome the Marcies and Foys of the groom. Please put your hands together in welcoming Reena, Tejal, Bhanu and Kanan.
ओ सोनी गुजरात नी सुन मारी बात नी उंगना आवे मने सारी सारी रात नी सोनी गुजरात नी सुन मारी बात नी उंगना आवे मने सारी सारी रात नी अक्का गुजरात मां सिका पड़ा पड़ा अक्का गुजरात मां सिका पड़ा पड़ा एक बारी हां कर लड़ गो साथ मां
सोनी गुजरात नी सुन मेरी बात नी, ऊँघना आवा मने सारी सारी रात नी। सोनी गुजरात नी सुन मेरी बात नी, ऊँघना आवा मने सारी सारी रात नी।
Ladies and gentlemen, come on, we need a little bit more energy in this ballroom. Can we all put our hands together in welcoming the beautiful, the very pretty girls? Let's give it up for the bridesmaids!
Pretty girls walk like this, 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 this. Pretty girls walk like this, 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 this. All the pretty girls walk like this, 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 this. Pretty girls walk like this, 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 this. All the pretty girls walk like this.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's give the girls a huge round of applause. With another thunderous round of applause, it's now time to put our hands together and welcome the groomsmen!
Yeah, 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 yeah. Wait a minute, get out of here, 10 toes in, when we standing on business, I'm like, oh, fish, bar, look at my stars. 가족 팬들다가 받을 넘겨 가져 원룸에 다 위가 원룸 말아 컴퓨터 가자 가져 Wanna do the city with the big up Look at us, boy, we can be kind of calm Then we outside of the party, get the middle out That's how you make the money, hot for every money round And you can come to never catch you, we go cut them out My pocket got me looking hot for every single time Fresh pig, it's silly in that top ring But you ain't rocking out that high, so you know we young And you know I got it for it, for the ones who run R.I.P.'s in your memory, we carry on When I pass, when I bury, you know what I want Put my body, put my ashes in the movie, y'all That's how we know it, that's the flow, I keep it young The immortality, totality, I keep it wrong The sense of time is what carry, don't bring me young
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcoming the cousins of the bride. Make some noise for Tanveer and Vishwa! Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to up it up another level. Can I have the Lorki Walas make a lot of noise? I want you all, you can stand up, you can jump, you can do whatever because it's now time to welcome the very handsome brother of the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcoming Gerald! Let's give it up for Gerald! Ladies and gentlemen, the Lorka Walas, I want you all to get ready to take it up to the next level because it's now time to welcome the brother and bhabhi of the groom. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcoming Mohit and Bansri Desai! Once again, let's give them a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the moment we all have been waiting for. And it's not dinner time yet. Ladies and gentlemen, वक्त आ गया उन दोनों का स्वागत करने का जिसके लिए हम सब इधर शामिल हुए हैं. It's a moment we all have been waiting for to welcome the two beautiful humans right over here, the newlyweds. For उनके स्वागत के लिए, we're not just going to do it the ordinary way. We're going to do it the DJ style, and for that I need a little bit help from all of you. I need a little bit help from all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, can I have you all rise up? खड़े हो जाइए. And आपकी tables पे आपके सामने हैं napkins. Can you all grab those napkins? And couple of you, the groomsmen, grab a chair. Grab a chair. All right? Throw those chairs up in the air. Throw those napkins up in the air. Like you just don't care. Come on, I want to see a couple of you grab a chair. From the groomsmen, from the bridesmaids, from the friends and family members, all of you, put those hands up in the air like you just don't care. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to make a lot of noise, cause it's my immense pleasure to introduce you all for the very first time as husband and wife. Make some noise for Mr. and Mrs. Mihir and Janki Desai!
Ladies and gentlemen, you are not ready for this.
नारे दिल परदेसी नू तेन नित दा रोना पै जाऊगा नाल वजे ते जोगी ने तेन जोगन होना पै जाऊगा
Get ready?
परदेसी नू तेन नित दा रोना पै जाऊगा नाल वजे ते जोगी ने तेन जोगन होना पै जाऊगा
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the newlyweds!
I'm not afraid to die.
I would now like to request our beautiful bride and groom to join us on the stage, and all the groomsmen and bridesmaids to please take their seats. यार लगता है सबने appetizers नहीं खाए हैं. How we all doing tonight? Not bad, ladies and gentlemen, but with a little bit more energy. Can we all make some noise for the newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Desai? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. आप सबका स्वागत है इस खूबसूरत शाम में. जय श्री कृष्णा and welcome. I am DJ VJ from Dr. DJ Productions and I promise you करने वाले हम खूब सारी मस्ती, खूब सारा नाच गाना and we're gonna have a fantastic time tonight. Are you all with me? Ladies and gentlemen, with a raise of hands, how many of you can feel the love in the air? With a raise of hands, how many of you can feel the love in the air? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, why don't we take a moment and capture this right in this time, especially for the two of you. This is a very special moment. We all are feeling the love in the air, especially the two of you, but especially you, Mihir. I really want you to enjoy this time, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, this is history in making. अभी जो होने वाला है वो history होने वाली है क्योंकि ये सिर्फ एक बार होएगा और दोबारा नहीं होएगा. And for that, can I have a fantastic team of cameramen from Hakim Studios to come a little forward and focus on our bride and groom. So, Mihir, I want you to put your right hand forward. Janki, put your hand in his hand. Put your fingers in. You're married now, you can hold hands. Mihir, take your left hand and put it on Janki's hand. And now Mihir, take a deep breath. ये moment को जी लो. Take a deep breath and enjoy this moment because, ladies and gentlemen, this is the only time in this marriage he's going to have an upper hand in the relationship. How many of you agree with me? Yeah, Mihir, let it go. The moment's gone. The moment's gone. I could see that a lot of you agreed with me, and जिस किसी ने agree नहीं किया, I could see your wife बोले हाथ नीचे करो, तुम घर चलो, मैं तुम्हें देखती हूँ. I could see that happen, ladies and gentlemen. I have to say you all are looking stunning tonight, but look at our very handsome groom Mihir. How handsome and dashing is he looking, right? Let's give it up for Mihir. What about our stunning queen right over here? Just look at Janki. Let's give Janki a huge round of applause. And I have to say, आप सब भी बहुत खूबसूरत लग रहे हैं. And आप सबकी खूबसूरती के लिए दो लाइनें हो जाए. Can I irshad from everyone? अर्ज किया है कानों में चमक नो एक दूसरा कहता हूं. अर्ज किया है मैं से मीना से ना साकी से, मैं से मीना से ना साकी से. कहना कहना बाबा, मैं से मीना से ना साकी से, सितारे आ गए हैं आज जमीन पे आप सबके आ जाने से. ठोका ताली. With a raise of hands, how many of you do not understand Hindi? How many of you do not understand Hindi? I'll give you a quick translation. All I said was, if you ain't shaking a leg on the dance floor tonight, you're not getting dinner. And I promise you that's exactly what I said tonight. आपको मजा आया? एक और हो जाए? Can I get an irshad from everyone? अर्ज किया है कानों में चमकती है खूबसूरत बालियां, कानों में चमकती है खूबसूरत बालियां, और महफिल में तब मजा आता है जब जोरों से बजती है तालियां. एक बार फिर से हमारे ब्यूटीफुल कपल के लिए. I know you guys are planning your honeymoon and your trip and you are ready to go and have a lot of fun in your newly married life, but I have to say both of you once again are looking so stunning. Aren't they looking like so stunning, so beautiful, just looking like a So ladies and gentlemen, मैंने आपको प्रॉमिस करा है कि करने वाले हम खूब सारी मस्ती, a lot of dancing tonight. But who should kick off the dance floor tonight? Should it be the parents of the groom? Should it be the parents of the groom? Inko dance floor pe laye? Or let me think, Vivek say ki kaise? How about the parents of the bride? Should we bring them on the dance floor? Or who else? Who else should begin the dance floor? Should we bring our newlyweds on the dance floor, ladies and gentlemen? So why don't we put our hands together, and for the very first dance, ladies and gentlemen, can we please welcome Janki and Mihir on the dance floor?
कैंडल के पीछे, टेबल के पीछे ही आ जाओ या टेबल के बराबर में मैं घूमूं।
You and I had to say goodbye, and I don't know what it all means, but since I survived I realized wherever you go, that's where I follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow, so I'ma love you every night like it's the last night, like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. If my party was over and all time on earth was through, I wanna hold you just for a while and die in the smile. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. Lost in the words that we speak. I don't even wanna do this anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, let's give it up for the newlyweds.
We're fighting for. Wherever you go, that's where I follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow, so I'ma love you every night like it's the last night, like it's the last night. If the world was
Ladies and gentlemen, what a beautiful weekend it has been, right? 4 days of continuous celebrations, a lot of fun, a lot of masti. Lekin, how many of you can remember everything? Well, we only have Mohit who remembers everything, because I know this guy has been working so hard this whole weekend, being a true brother to his brother, handling everything. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Mohit and his beautiful bride, Bansuri. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you now to take a seat back, put on that seat belts, and it's time to go on a roller coaster ride through our LED screens. It's time to time travel, go back and see this past weekend कि कितनी मस्ती हम सब ने करी है. Ladies and gentlemen, can I have you all take your attention to the LED screens? Ladies and gentlemen, we now have a beautiful video, a recap of the whole weekend, brought to you by Hakim Studio, the fantastic team of Hakim Studio who has been working very hard this weekend. We're gonna go back now in time and enjoy a few glimpses from this past weekend.
तुझा दरिये जीजा तुझा काटे जीजा तुझा काटे जीजा तुझा दरिये जीजा तुझा काटे जीजा तुझा छोड़ के जो हंसी कोई नहीं तेरे जैसा कोई नहीं तेरे जैसा ऐसे ना जाओ पिया छोड़ी है राहें सारी तुझसे मेरी ऐसे ना जाओ पिया ऐसे ना जाओ पिया छोड़ी है राहें सारी तुझसे मेरी मन धड़काए बदरवा मन धड़काए बदरवा मन धड़काए बदरवा
Ladies and gentlemen, what a fantastic recap that was for this beautiful weekend. Once again, can we please give it up for the fantastic photography and videography team of Harking Studios for putting that together. Let's give them a huge round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, वक्त आ गया शाम की शुरुआत करने का कुछ मीठे के साथ. It's time to begin this evening on a beautiful, sweet note. Let's welcome our lovely newlyweds, Mihir and Jackie, on the cake table for the cake cutting ceremony. Let's give them a huge round of applause.
में आपको लेना है तो 200 आप ले लो, तो सारी वैरायटी आपके पास
ना हो के भी करीब तू हमेशा पास था, के साथ जन्म भी देखता मैं तेरा रास्ता।
ना हो के भी करीब तू हमेशा पास था, के 100 जन्म भी देखती मैं तेरा रास्ता।
जो भी है सब मेरा तेरे हवाले कर दिया, जिस्म का हर रुआ।
Ladies and gentlemen, can we please give it up for Mr. and Mrs. Desai?
जो भी है सब मेरा तेरे हवाले कर दिया, जिस्म का हर रुआ तेरे हवाले कर दिया।
Ladies and gentlemen, that was truly a beautiful moment, and now it's time to continue this evening by talking Kuch Dil Ki Baatein. It's time to have some notes from the heart and to first welcome the very important people on the floor tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I need a huge round of applause in welcoming the parents of the bride. Can we please give it up for Janak Bhai and Sonal ji? Let's give them a huge round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jairaj, with a very proud, occasionally overprotective older brother of the bride. First of all, doesn't my sister look absolutely stunning tonight? Growing up, I always knew she'd clean up well, but this is next level. Honestly, she has always been dramatic, but seeing her today, I realized she was just preparing for a main character moment. And she nailed it. Being a brother has been one of my favorite jobs and also one of the most exhausting one. She always knows what she wants and exactly how loudly to ask for it. But that's what we love about her. Her confidence, she's passionate, and she'll fight hard for the people she loves. And then Mihir came along. Like any good brother, I had questions, maybe even a few threads prepared. But we are not discussing that tonight. But the truth is, from the moment I saw how he looks at her with patience, respect, and this calm confidence, I knew he was the right one. He takes a special man to match her energy and somehow keep her grounded. Mihir, welcome to the family, man. You're officially stuck with us now. No refunds, no exchange. And to my sister, I don't say this often because you definitely roast me for it, but I love you. You have grown into this amazing, strong, kind woman, and seeing you this happy means more to me than I can explain. I'm proud of you in every way. Now, before I end this, I have to fulfill my duty as a brother. Traditionally, this is the part where I look at the groom and say, "Bro, keep my sister happy or I'll hunt you down and kick your ass." But after I got to know Mihir, I think the warning needs to be reversed. Mihir, you are so calm and patient that honestly, if she ever harasses you, please let me know. I'll give her the big brother scolding. We've officially switched roles here. So everyone, please raise your glasses to love, laughter, new beginnings, and to Mihir for bravely signing up for a lifetime subscription to our family. Cheers to that.
That was truly beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. We need a huge round of applause for the parents of the bride and the lovely brother of the bride. Let's give them a huge round of applause. दिल की बातों का सिलसिला जारी रखते हैं, and now it's time to welcome another cuties, pokies on the dance floor. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on the center stage with a huge round of applause the very hip and happening Raj and Karuna, the parents of the groom.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of our family, I want to thank you all for joining us tonight. Your presence, love, and blessing means so much to us.
We have with us tonight friends and family who have journeyed from our great country of India, bringing with them to the tradition of our homeland to our family and friends from New York, New Jersey, California, Chicago, Philadelphia, Alabama, Baltimore, and Florida. Thank you. My brother Manan was not able to make it and attend today. We miss him and love him. But Ashok Bhai is always like my Manan.
Everything you to see here, everything around us, the credit of putting all of this together goes only to Bansri and Mohik. They were the ones to line everything up, so thank you Mohik and Bansri, making Bonnie and Janki special day.
You know, my son has always been full of curiosity and energy, but sometimes that energy gets made little trouble.
When he was young, while playing, he once managed to break his brother's nose. Of course, there were tears, shouting, and a very angry mother. But 5 minutes later, they were playing again like nothing happened. From childhood, he was also the research expert. For the hours and new topic, he would read about it for hours and then give us full of lecture.
ઘરમાં જો કોઈ કહ્યું કે આવું કેમ થાય છે તો બધાને ખબર જ હતી. જવાબ તો એ જ આપશે, ગૂગલ કરતાં પણ ફાસ્ટ, મિહિર.
અને આજે ભગવાનની કૃપાથી અમને એક નવું સંતાન મળ્યું છે. તે વહુ તો દીકરી સમાન હોય છે. જાનકી, now you are our daughter. Welcome to family.
લગ્નમાં સફળતા એમાં જ છે કે ક્યારે બોલવું અને ક્યારે ચૂપ રહેવું, બાકી બધું સરળ છે.
ફરી એકવાર બધાના દિલથી આભાર. તમારા સૌના આશીર્વાદ વગર આ દિવસ અધૂરો હતો.
Now let's continue to eat, dance and celebration this wonderful occasion together.
Very well spoken. Ladies and gentlemen, can we please give it up for Raj and Karuna? Let's keep the tradition of keeping this dance floor hip and happening. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for a very beautiful moment. And for that, can I have all of you take out your cell phones and switch on the flashlights? Because it's time to welcome the brother-sister duo on the floor. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to request the very nice brother of the bride to please escort his beautiful sister on the dance floor. Let's give the brother-sister duo a huge round of applause! अंकल आंटी, आपको टेंशन लेने की जरूरत नहीं है, वो नहीं लड़ रहे थे, प्यार से डांस किया उन्होंने, कोई झगड़ा नहीं करा. Don't worry about that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for another beautiful moment, and I would once again like you all to take out your cell phones once again, switch on the flashlight, and again wave your hands left and right, because I would like to request our very handsome groom to escort his beautiful mother on the floor. Ladies and gentlemen, can we please give it up for the mother-son dance? Let's give them a huge round of applause.
ये तो सच है कि भगवान है मगर फिर भी अनजान है. ये तो सच है कि भगवान है मगर फिर भी अनजान है. धरती पे रूप माँ बाप का उस विधाता की पहचान है. ये तो सच है कि भगवान है.
give the mother-son duo a huge round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, that was such a beautiful moment on the dance floor. Can we please give it up for Bonnie and his beautiful mom? Let's give it up for Karuna Ji. That was truly beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll keep that applause going because it's now time to welcome the very beautiful sister of the bride. Please put your hands together to welcome on the center stage ki Dil Ki Baaton ka silsila jari rakhne ke liye. Please give it up for Vishwa.
Good morning, everyone. Sorry, good evening. Still not over the wedding morning. First and foremost, introducing myself, I'm Janki's sister. The one who was born 2 months earlier at the same hospital, just to make sure everything was perfectly ready for her grand entrance. Even before we could talk, our lives were intertwined. And so were our clothes, long before twinning was even a thing. Growing up with Janki meant a childhood full of dancing, acting, playing and creating entire worlds together. We didn't just share toys, we shared imagination, secrets and a bond that has only grown deeper with time. If you know Janki, you know she's a perfectionist, gorgeous, smart and someone who puts her whole heart into everything she does. And today seeing her as a bride, it's emotional in the best way possible. It feels like watching my little sister step into the most beautiful chapter of her life. And me here, Jiju/Bai, we knew Janki would only choose someone who matches her level of smartness, patience, and ability to handle her perfectionist mode. Congratulations, you passed the toughest test, even without knowing it. Welcome to our crazy and loving family. Janki and Mihir, may your life together be filled with laughter, adventure, and the same kind of joy we had as children. But with a little less drama, please, for Mihir's sake at least. Here's to love, partnership, and a lifetime of loving, playing, growing, and building together. Cheers to the newlyweds. Everyone, please give a big round of applause for Mihir and Janki.
That was truly beautiful. Let's give it up for Vishwa. I need a thunderous round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, because it's now time to welcome the very handsome groomsmen with a lot of energy. Let's put our hands together for Nehal, Nikki, and Anand. Let's give them a huge round of applause.
Hello everyone. Janki, you are very blessed to have Mihir in your life. I have so many things to say about Mihir. I'll say a few things. Number one, he's never on time. This man moves like a snail on anything he does, but overall he's just a laid-back, chill person. Number two, he'll never leave your side and he will always be your biggest supporter even though he has all of us as his side pieces. Number three, another thing is that he loves to say no. So I know he'll say yes to you because I know you'll set him straight. All in all, Mihir, you have been with me through my tough times and my good times. From the day I met you at Monday as a chubby kid, just smiling at each other, God drew us a path to become best friends. You have always been by my side and supported me through everything. We bonded through cars, but overall we actually bonded through brotherhood. Congratulations to both of you and have a wonderful journey ahead of you.
Good evening, everyone. Keep this short and simple. And if you are wondering, yes, I did get this from ChatGPT. Bonnie has always been one of the kindest, most caring, and most helpful friends I've ever had. He's not the type to say a lot, but when he does speak, you stop and listen, because it's always something that matters. You all know him as me here. Most of us know him as Bonnie. But to me, he's always been Bonnie Bye. There have only been a handful of people in my life that I can truly call a bye. He's been one of them from day one. A steady presence, a quiet supporter, and someone you can always count on. Today, seeing him so happy and stepping into this new chapter is honestly one of the best moments to witness. To Bonnie and Janki, may your life together be full of love, laughter, and all the blessings you both deserve. Cheers to the newlyweds.
All right, good evening, everyone. I'm Anant, one of Bonnie's close friends. If there's one thing to know about Bonnie, it's that he is the definition of a loyal, dependable, honest friend. He's the guy you'll always show up. He's the guy who will always show up for you, just not necessarily on time. If Bonnie says, all right, I'll see you at 7:30, we all know good and well that means 8:30, maybe pushing 9:30. And that's okay, we've adjusted. Some call it Indian Standard Time, but we call it Bonnie Standard Time. Bonnie has been my workout partner, my Sunday food buddy, my late night Warzone teammate, basically my buddy in everything except punctuality. And one thing about Bonnie, if you ever ask why about anything, he somehow always has an answer ready. He just knows things, and he loves sharing that with the people he cares about. We'll be mid-workout, and he'll start explaining muscle origins and insertion points to me, fully committed, fully enthusiastic. And that's just who Bonnie is. He's curious, he's thoughtful, and always wanting to help. Janki, you're getting someone who is caring, thoughtful, and wholeheartedly committed to the people he loves. And you are incredibly sweet, patient, and honestly the perfect match to balance him out. I'm truly happy for you both, wishing you a lifetime of love and laughter. Cheers to Bonnie and Janki, Jay Soiner.
That was truly, truly beautiful, and I loved it that we were scheduled for 9:10 for that speech, and we were at 9:10, and I'm lying. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to bring on the lovely bridesmaid and friends of the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, can I have all of you give a thunderous round of applause in welcoming Aya, Tegan, and Gagan!
Good evening, everybody. It is such a pleasure for me to stand here and be a part of Janki and Mihir's happiness today. Now, I have seen Janki's crazy phases, like her goofy hair, her pouty face, our team in Mafia game, but it's truly, I can say I'm so happy to see her looking so gorgeous over here today, and like just all grown up. Like I have been missing on that, I guess. we all really love you and we really wish for you to have a happy married life. And I know the fun's never gonna end because I know her. And as far as I know, Bonnie, since the past 2-3 days, bro, you're gonna survive. Trust me, I know. And all the best to you too, because you're gonna need it. Ever since the first day she told us that she's gonna get married, it's been a crazy ride from, oh, you're gonna get married, to, oh, you're getting married, to hopefully soon, oh, you're gonna be an uncle. So, all the best.
Janki, I don't know where to start, hun. It's been a while since we've met. We went to our master's degree together, and I met Janki in our class, and I can say the fun never ends with her. She's the life of the party, life of the class, and I'm so happy that she invited me and Tegan, of course, to our first Indian wedding. It was a blast. Hopefully we'll get it again. Someone else. But you've been amazing and you're glowing, and I'm sure you'll be glowing for the rest of your lives together. Thank you, Janki.
Hi, everybody. So we were part of our master's with Janki, and it's just been such an amazing opportunity to get to know you. You're such a force of nature, and you've just been such a bright and shining light in all of our lives. Sorry.
Also, just so everybody knows, she's been meaning for me to say this, and I hope I proved it. Punjabi aa gaye,
You do know you're at a Gujarati wedding, right? Let's give it up for the lovely friends and the bridesmaids of our beautiful bride Janki. Let's give it up for the trio, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, as we approach towards the end of this evening, I want you all to get ready to make a lot of noise because it's time to welcome the Bhaiya and Bhabhi of the bride and groom with a huge round of applause. Can we please welcome Mohit and Bansuri? Come on, ladies and gentlemen, keep that applause going. Let's give it up for the super cool brother and Bhabhi of the groom.
Good evening, everyone. For those of you that don't know me yet, I'm Mohit. I am Mihir, or Bonnie's younger brother. And this is my beautiful wife, Bansuri. The two of us were going to give a speech together, but Bansuri was having so much fun last night, and she had so much fun, screaming every single lyric that she lost her voice. And the doctor specifically said to, for lack of better words, speak less. First, before anything else, we want to take a moment, thank all of the vendors here, every single person that worked from us to put all of this together, from Yasmin's Decor, Ricky's Food, Bay at the DJ, Ushma with planning, Hakeem with the photography. We really, really thank you for your patience, creativity, your time, and helping this bring this beautiful picture together. Let's give them all a round of applause. Now let's bring the spotlight back to Bonnie. My brother is someone who loves to learn the most random information imaginable. Like completely
useless to regular people type of information. He'll call me sometimes and just, talk to me about how a World War II general who escaped Germany, somehow made it to Argentina. And he spent, the rest of his life before Germany found out he was even there. Or he'll spend 45 minutes explaining to me why one transmission of a vehicle is better than the other transmission, or why this model year vehicle is better than the other model year. Or as Anand said, the insertion and origin points of muscles while we're working out. But nobody ever asked him for this information, but he just loves to give it because that's the kind of guy he is. He's curious, passionate, and someone who genuinely loves learning and teaching. And because he's 2 years older than me, I grew up literally walking behind him and figuratively walking behind him. He did everything first. He made mistakes first, but I was the one to learn the lessons first. So I got the chance to watch, learn, and follow in his footsteps. Most of the good in me came from watching him, and most of the trouble in me also came from trying to copy him. But he's been my guide, my inspiration, and my best friend. Now, Janki, we want to officially welcome you to the family. You're kind, you're patient at times, sometimes understanding, and honestly, everything Bonnie needed and everything we could hope for, you gave him. You balance him, you challenge him, and you make him better.
I have never seen someone get Bonnie by at a loss of words before, except when he's talking to you.
She said specifically, "Can I please say this line?" Did everybody hear her say that? Okay. From today forward, you're not just joining the family, you're completing the family. To Janki, Bonnie, I pray your marriage be full of laughter, long stories, random facts that nobody asked for, patience, joy, endless support for one another, and countless movie quotes and references. We love you both so much, and words can't even define how much. Please join me all in wishing these two a lifetime of happiness. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a beautiful speech by Mohit and Bansri. Let's give them a huge round of applause. I have to say, I really look up to this family. I think he got it. मैंने आज तक सोचा था मोहित और मिहिर से लंबे लोग मुझे अभी तक मिले नहीं हैं. And then I met the Burj Khalifa, the brother of the bride. So I really look up to both these families in every sense, and it has been such a beautiful journey. And to conclude this journey just before dinner, क्योंकि dinner के बाद हम करने वाले खूब सारी मस्ती. कल गई बंसरी की आवाज, आज जाएंगे उनके पैर, क्योंकि कल नहीं कर पाओगे आप कोई भी डांस, क्योंकि आज हम करने वाले खूब सारी मस्ती on the dance floor right after dinner. लेकिन उससे पहले, ladies and gentlemen, I need the biggest round of applause tonight because it's now time to welcome the newlyweds on the floor. Please give it up for Mr. and Mrs. Mihir and Janki Desai.
Good evening, everyone. I would to my very handsome husband, Mihir. First of all, congratulations to you, Mihir. You officially got the best gift of your life, me. Truly the top tier blessing you didn't even know you needed. And the only thing I would say today, and I know I would be saying for the rest of my life, is thank you for being the way you are to me. And I'm really looking forward to this adventure where we are about to start. And may God bless you with all the strength for this and wisdom that you're going to need for this. Because being on this adventure with me, I'm damn sure you're going to need this. And one promise I give today and will keep is to annoy you and irritate you for the rest of our lives.
Good evening, everyone. Alright, so as we were walking down, she was like, hold on, I want to start first, okay? And did you see that? I had to hand the mic over. I'm learning. I'm getting there. Being on time, I don't know about that. There's a lot of external factors that come in, but we'll work on that. But I want to thank each and every one of you who made it out to our wedding reception, all of our pre-wedding events. You know, we had people coming in from all over the country, all over the world. It makes all the difference. Our lives are made of all these little building blocks, which is each and every one of you and how you factor into our lives. And we truly appreciate your efforts coming out and joining us on this occasion. Back to Janki now. She has been the rock that I have to fight every time. I'm working on it, I am fighting, I'm trying to be the best person I can be for her. It makes me have to work, have to be better in everything. She will call me out on my bullshit. She will be like, hey, no. But we work on it and we get better day by day.
Ladies and gentlemen, ये तो सिर्फ प्रोमो था of what's coming up. हो गई है खूब सारी दिल की बातें, अब होने वाली है पेट पूजा, and उसके बाद हमारी टांगों में और घुटनों का पूरा दर्द का इलाज. We're gonna shake a leg on this dance floor and have a lot of fun tonight. लेकिन उससे पहले the couple wants to make sure you all of you are well fed and you have 2 plates in your hands. So ladies and gentlemen, dinner buffet is now open. Dinner is being served outside the ballroom. Please help yourself, enjoy the dinner, and right after that we're going to open up the dance floor. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, can we please give it up for Mihir and Janki? Ladies and gentlemen, dinner buffet is now open. The ballroom doors are open. My apologies, dinner buffet is inside the ballroom on the left and right hand side of the ballroom. It's the same buffet on both sides of the ballroom, so please enjoy dinner. And right after dinner, we are going to open up the dance floor. But for now, dinner is being served inside the ballroom on the left and right hand side of the ballroom.
Yeah, I thought they said
सफर मेरा है तू ही मेरी मंजिल तेरे बिना गुजारा है दिल है मुश्किल मुझे आजमाती है तेरी कमी गुजारा है दिल है मुश्किल आँखें जो तेरी देखी शराबी ये दिल हो गया संभालो मुझको ओ मेरे यारो संभलना मुश्किल हो गया मैं लुट गया मान के दिल का कहा मैं कहीं का ना रहा क्या कहूँ दिलरुबा बुरा ये जादू तेरी आँखों का ये मेरा कातिल हो गया ला 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 करूँ मैं ये गुजारिशें मोहब्बतों का मोल दे नींदों में मेरी ख्वाब सा जरा सा मीठा बोल दे हाँ तू बढ़ जा तू मेरी बढ़ जा तू मेरी इश्क दी चाशनी हो मिठी मिठी चाशनी हर छावांकी ना तेरे बाजू लगदा जी तू की जाने प्यार मेरा मैं करूँ इंतजार तेरा तू दिल तो या जान मेरी मैं तेनों समझावां की ना तेरे बाजू लगदा जी
दिल मेरा चुराया क्यों जब ये दिल तोड़ना ही था हमसे दिल लगाया क्यों जब ये मुँह मोड़ना ही था Why did you break my heart? Why did we fall in love? Why did you go away, away, away?
ओ सागी सागी रे सागी सागी आपस रह न जाए कोई ख्वाहिश बाकी हो सागी सागी रे सागी सागी आपस रह न जाए कोई ख्वाहिश बाकी
जन्म 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 साथ चलना यूं कसम तुम्हें कसम आके मिलना यही एक है भले दो बदन हो जुदा मेरी आंखें हमेशा ही रहना कभी ना कहना अलविदा हमें तुमसे प्यार कितना ये हम नहीं जानते मगर जी नहीं सकते तुम्हारे बिना हमें तुमसे प्यार तुझे संग बैर लगाया ऐसा राना मैं फिर अपने जैसा हो राना मैं फिर अपने जैसा क्या हुआ तेरा वादा वो कसम वो इरादा भूलेगा नहीं जिस दिन तुम्हें वो दिन जिंदगी का आखिरी दिन होगा क्या हुआ तेरा वादा सीखा मैंने जीना जीना कैसे जीना हाँ सीखा मैंने जीना मेरे हमदम ना सीखा कभी जीना जीना कैसे जीना ना सीखा जीना तेरे बिना ऐसे नाराज नहीं जिंदगी हैरान हूँ मैं हैरान हूँ मैं तेरे मासूम सवालों से परेशान हूँ मैं परेशान हूँ मैं जो तेरी खातिर तड़पे पहले से ही क्या उसे तड़पाना ओ जालिमा जो तेरे इश्क में बहका पहले से ही क्या उसे बहकाना ओ जालिमा जिए तो जिए कैसे बिन आपके जिए तो जिए कैसे
कहाँ कब किसी को किसी से प्यार हो जाए। ऊंची ऊंची दीवारों से इस दुनिया की रस्में, ना कुछ तेरे बस में चूरी, ना कुछ मेरे बस में। दिल क्या करे जब किसी से किसी को प्यार हो जाए। जाने कहाँ कब किसी को किसी से प्यार हो जाए।
बाहर बन के आओ कभी तुम्हारी दुनिया में, गुजर न जाए दिन किसी तमन्ना में। बाहर बन के आओ कभी तुम्हारी दुनिया में, गुजर न जाए दिन किसी तमन्ना में। तुम मेरे हो, हम मेरे हो, आज तो आवाज़ करके जाना शुरू दिया।
जो तेरी देखी शराबी दिल हो गया। संभालो मुझको ओ मेरे यारों, संभलना मुश्किल हो गया। गुलाबी आँखें जो तेरी देखी शराबी दिल हो गया।
गले लगा लो ना, अभी बुझा दो ना, ओ सजना। अगर लगाई तो छुपे देखो ना, कहाँ कहाँ। देखो सीने में कैसी हलचल मची है, ओ सजना। अब देखो सीने में कैसी हलचल मची है, ओ सजना।
वादा करो नहीं छोड़ोगे तुम मेरा साथ, जहाँ तुम हो वहाँ मैं भी हूँ।
वो नहीं देखो जरा पीछे रखो, जहाँ तुम हो जहाँ मैं भी हूँ। हाँ सोचा है तुमने कि चलते ही चलाए, तारों के आगे नई दुनिया बसाए।
सोचा है ये कि तुम्हें रास्ता भुलाए, सुनी जगह पे कहीं छेड़े डराए। कह दूं तुम्हें या चुप रहूं, दिल में मेरे आज क्या है। जो बोलो तो जानू, गुरु तुमको मानू, चलो ये भी वादा है। दो लफ्जों की है दिल की कहानी, या है मोहब्बत या है जवानी। दो लफ्जों की है दिल की कहानी, या है मोहब्बत या है जवानी। ला 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 ला। लग जा गले के फिर ये हंसी रात हो, शायद फिर से जाना मुलाकात हो ना हो। लग जा गले
नहीं दुआ भले नबी कभी बदुआ, तुम मगर बेवफा हो गए।
समझा ये क्या जाना पत्थर के
तेरी मिट्टी में मिल जावा गुल बन के मैं खिल जावा इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू तेरी नदियों में बह जावा तेरे खेतों में लहरावा इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू
आने से उसके आए बहार जाने से उसके जाए बहार बड़ी मस्तानी है मेरी महबूबा मेरी जिंदगानी है मेरी महबूबा
मेरा लाया मुझको है तेरी प्यारी ये फितूर मेरा रहमत तेरी
लिखे जो खत तुझे वो तेरी याद में हजारों रंग के नजारे बन गए सवेरा जब हुआ तो फूल बन गए जो रात आई तो सितारे बन गए लिखे जो खत तुझे
शाम और सुबह तू मेरा तेरे बिना क्या मेरा दो जिस्म जान एक है ना होना कभी तू जुदा तेरी मेरी कहानी है बारिशों का पानी बन के जो इश्क बरसे तेरी मेरी कहानी
गुलाबी आंखें जो तेरी देखी शराबी ये दिल हो गया संभालो मुझको ओ मेरे यारों संभलना मुश्किल